Tooling, that's a loaded question, because I'll tell you what, it can be anything. I mean, I've got a saddle out there that's got feathers on the edge, basket stamping it, looked great. And we've got saddles that we built, and some people I'm sure are familiar with them, really have some fancy tooling. We've got one that will be at the Futurity in 2017 that's pretty fancy tooling. Our toolers have been with me a long, long time. The toolers know exactly what I want. I have the patterns made up for years. They can take the patterns and from the paper, which is usually covered with something else to keep from ripping through it, put it over the top of the leather and make the outside of the flower or whatever it is we're doing, and then fill it in a little bit later. There's 3 steps to tooling. The first one is cutting, where you cut with a swivel knife the basic outline of what you're going to do. The second one is background and bevel, and that's where you take a little tiny 1/8 inch bevel tool and you mash the leather, so to speak, in between the flowers and that sort of thing, the leaves and so forth. And the third thing is decoration. Decoration is where you put the leaves on the flower with the veins, and you put the petals with veins, and you put in the center of the flower. You know, all that sort of stuff. That's what makes it special and really, really nice. And that's pretty much it. We can do about anything. We just need to know what somebody wants. We've got 28 different kinds of tooling that we use right now, combinations and otherwise. And we've got them like pattern number 1 through pattern number 28. We can do things the size of a quarter, things the size of a $50, and we can do something that's pretty good size if we need to. There's 4 or 5 different stamping tools that we can use, that everybody uses. Stamping is where you hit it once and you're done. You don't do any cutting, you don't do any decorating, you hit it once and you're done. So that's going to be basket stamp, and that's going to be what we call pinwheel and waffle tool and things of this nature. And then of course in basket stamps you've got little tiny basket, you got medium basket, you got great big basket. A basket tool, or any kind of a tool you hit it with, what it does, it spreads the leather. So we got to be careful to back it so that when you tool it, it doesn't spread. So one side isn't bigger than the other, or one place isn't bigger than the other. And we expect our toolers to know that, and they do. They do an exceptionally good job. Tooling is strictly cosmetics, and it's just what everybody wants.